Okay. Uh, so basically, what I am doing, I'm I'm just a corporate tax GUD guide. Corporate tax only. I am giving the guidance you on the corporate tax. Okay. So actually, I don't have much more time to make the separate like a PPT for the corporate tax related things. So just I started from this one itself, from the FTA, Federal Tax Authority portal. There is a lot of things on the corporate tax, so basically I started from this one only. And additionally, what I have knowledge or what I know a little bit, so that will provide, I will explain you in the topic itself. Okay. So right now I have made one videos in which I have provide the guidance on this one, these three, and this one is the second video, and this one and the third video. Okay. And right now it is the fourth video. Okay. So if you have not watched the earlier videos, then you can watch this one. So when a free zone person can be a qualifying free zone person. So okay, so actually in Dubai there is a free zone concept, free zone, there are free zone. Okay. So in free zone, if you are registered in free zone, then you will be like a free zone person. Okay. So and qualifying free zone person, so qualifying free zones, if you are registered in free zones, then you become free zone person. Okay. But for qualifying free zone persons, you have to mm, be like fulfill the certain conditions. Okay. For become the qualifying free zone persons. And these are certain conditions. If you are a qualifying free zone persons, then corporate tax will be like 0% on the qualifying income only. Okay. On the qualifying income only. And if you are so what are the conditions? Like maintain the adequate substance in the UAE. So this is the adequate substance, that means most of the your activities should be in the UAE. So derive qualifying income only. So what is the qualifying income? So there is a separate discussion on the what is the qualifying income. So that depends on the free zone. What is the free zone terms and conditions? So there are a lot of free zones, and which are for the special purpose or a specific purpose. Okay. So each free zones have its own terms and conditions. So if you are matching with that terms and conditions, so that will be the qualifying income. Okay. So for example, if the any qualifying zone that is for this aircraft related things, so qualifying income will be if you are operating in the aircraft related things. Yeah, certain free zone are for the manufacturing. If you are manufacturing the activities, that will fall under the qualifying income. So that is basically depends on the on this free zone terms and condition. Okay. Free zone terms and conditions. So and have not made any election. So in the free zone person have also a option, either to go 9% or to get a qualifying free zone 0%. So if you have chosen that I will go for 9%, then obvious you can go for 9%. And that is why you have not made a 9%. If you are not made a 9%, that means 0%. So 0% you should make option, so that I will select for the 0%. So maintain the adequate substances and qualifying income, and 0% election you have made. And you have to comply with this transfer pricing. This all four conditions should be comply, then you will be considered as a qualifying free zone person. Okay. And then you will be charged 0% only. And additional condition will be as per the ministers. So there is a cabinet decisions, I have already to explain you. There is a decree. Okay. So decree is basically main law. And there is a like ministerial decisions will be coming there. There will be like cabinet decision will be coming. There is a public clarification will be coming. Okay. So there is always general guidelines will be coming. So there will be like general GUID guide will be coming. So for the procedure, tax procedure, there will be guide or guidelines, public clarification, this executive regulation will be coming. Okay. So all these things are the source of the corporate tax law. Okay. So if a qualifying fails to meet any of the condition, okay, these all four conditions to be met, then it will be subject to the standard rate. So otherwise it will be subject to zero standard rates. If they fails, then and the tax period also, one thing I will just explain you. in UAE there is nothing like a fixed tax period. Okay, so UAE is very much flexible related with the tax period. So some companies, maximum I would say from 80% of company has a tax period from the January to December, or 5 to 10% have a like April to March, and some companies like 5 to 10% they have a like suppose July to June, or maybe February to January. So these type of companies are also, so these are actually UAE has provided to flexible, so it is much more on the their own uh, as per their group entities they can form tax period. Okay, and tax return should also be from the end of the financial, like in for example I have taken the example of January and December. So January and December is like January 2024 and December 2024, this is the tax period. Okay, this is the tax period. So within the 9 months you have to file the tax return, corporate tax return, and also you have to pay the corporate tax return within the 9 months. Okay, and you have to register also within this period. So for the registration period, right now the also registration has been opened. So for the first registration you have a period of this much, you can register anywhere, but better you should register in between also. And also you should, if you are a large entities or if you are working in any big entities, so better you advise your management to go for the impact assessment. So like impact assessment, what will be the impact on the impact of corporate tax. Okay, so you should also advise your management to go for it. Okay, so because the this one opening balance January 24 is opening balance na, so opening balance should be in line with this corporate tax law. So whatever the adjustment you have to do, so you can do in between this one. Right now this is the November 23, only 2 months is there, so you can make whatever adjustment you want to make. And the opening balance should be in line with this corporate tax law. So these are the okay, so this one completed. Now I will go for the tax group in next video. So let me close this one.